Hey peeps, Polly here, and today we are going to be playing Palia. So, I just wanted to take a little brief time today, a short little video, to show you guys my Palian plot and everything I've done on it. So, I started playing Palia back in August when it released on PC, and I very, very quickly got addicted to it. That's kind of what I was doing during the move and why I wasn't doing my Story of Seasons content. Um, and then my PC died, and a lot happened, but I finally got a new PC and have been able to play since then. So let me go ahead and show you guys the plot. So the plot's name is The Enchanted Forest. And I kind of wanted to go with, like, witchy vibes as always. So this is my plot. Let's see. No, not. There we go. So we'll go ahead and go around. I'm going to show you guys the side entrance first instead of going in the main entrance, and you'll see why in a bit. But this is the plot, and I tried to make the plot feel lived in, so there's like woodland critters and deer and different stuff like that. Over here I have a barn. I'm hoping one day that we'll be able to get ormeru and stuff, so I just kind of made like a little makeshift barn area. I really want to get like some kind of bucket. I heard that through fishing you can get a bucket, and I want to put a little bucket down in there. Like I got the little milking stool, and I think a little bucket, maybe an ormeru plush in there would work very nicely. And then I've got like mushrooms in the forest and stuff. And back here is my witchy altar. So in this game, I have chosen Hodaddy, or Hodori, as my love, and his birthstone is this garnet here. So I have it set up on my table as kind of like she's performing a love spell to Hodori. Let's see. Oh, I need to... Well, we'll leave that off, actually. I thought it would glow like the other ones, like the blue one kind of glows blue, but it doesn't. So anyway, this is my little witchy area, and one of the things that I really like about how I set this up is how you can look back and see the deer in the back, like in these windows back here. You can see the deer, and you can see the finnick fox over there, and you can see the bird up there in its nest. So I think that's like, I love this spot because you can see all the different things. And I have the crystals that you collect going around in a circle. I want to do like a rainbow, so I've got the red and the orange. I'll get a yellow one to go here, blue, and then I'll put the green one here, and then I've got the purple, and then over here I've got the onyx and the crystal for like black and white. But yeah, so that's my little witchy circle area. And then over here is my Maji restaurant, and this is the reason that I wanted to go in through the side entrance, is because this is my absolute favorite part of my entire plot. I played in the first Maji event, so I've got the Maji drums there, and I've got a lot of the old Maji food from the first event, and the plushies having their little dinner here. Absolutely love that. And I've got the other, what is this thing called? Phoenix? I think it's something like that. But yeah, and then my two little Majis there, and the pumpkins, of course. Love the pumpkins. But this leads into the Maji-themed restaurant that I have. I've got my little critters around sitting at the tables, getting their little snack on. And then I've got this little dragon plushie serving the food. Love that. And this is the kitchen, like the kitchen's where the food is prepared. So when I cook, I like to cook in this kitchen because everything is like right in reach. So I'm not gonna like have to worry about chopping up vegetables and then running across the kitchen to get to my stove to be able to stir or flip the thing before the timer runs out, and I don't have to worry about running across the kitchen to be able to bake something. So this is why I've got it small like this, and it's perfect. It works out very well. I haven't had any problems doing any kind of cooking in here. And if you're wondering why I don't have more lights in here, is because a lot of the times if you have hanging lights, instead of hitting bake, you turn the light off. So I didn't want to have lights around because I didn't want to run the risk of somebody accidentally hitting the light and turning it on and off instead of like interacting with the table that they're trying to interact with. But this is my kitchen, and then in here I did a pantry. And I don't know if any of you have seen Spirited Away or not, but I absolutely adore Spirited Away and Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli and everything. And there's a scene in the movie Spirited Away where the little girl, she is talking with this boiler man. He runs the boiler room. And in his room, there is this wall. And the wall is nothing but drawers. And you can pull out a drawer, and it had like herbs and spices and the bath tokens in the drawers. And I loved the idea of having a spice wall. And with chests that we can get in Palia, everyone is always like, what do I do with all these chests? What do I do? Well, what I did with mine is I made his spice wall. So I set the handles like on the out so you could like pull out the drawer. You know what I mean? I eventually want to move some of these chests to look like they're open. So like pull one out a little bit from the rest of them and put some like plants on top of it and look like it's like spices coming out of the drawer. But that's what I did with all of my chests, is I put them here and made like a spice wall. And then in here we have a tavern, and this is why I didn't want to go in through the front door, because I like people to see the Maji market first. But this is the tavern, and I have all of my little not statues, trophies. I have all my little trophies around for each of the different professions on the walls, and I just the other day was able to get the gold trophy for hitting level 100, well, 101 in Heavy Metal Choppa. I actually think I got to like 115 or something before I messed up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I hit 100, and that goofed me up. But yeah, Heavy Metal Choppa, if you get to 100, you need to go and tell Hassan, or Hassan, or Hassan, or however you want to say his name. But you need to go and tell him that you beat his score, and you'll get this from him. Well, I think he sends it in the mail. Or maybe he just gives it to you right away. I don't remember, but I got that, and I was so excited, because I feel like now at least this part of the collection is complete. But yeah, I definitely have a few empty shelves because I still have some other skills that need work on, obviously. But this is the tavern, and I just got this coffee maker from Zeki's Quest. I was very excited to get this espresso maker. And I have a little espresso grinder up there on the top shelf. And a little kitchen sink area. This is from the Zeki Wondrous machine. So it's part of the, what is it, Sunrise Furniture? Makeshift, no, not makeshift pantry. That's not the right one. It's, Sun Valley Sunrise sink. Yes, that's what it is. So it's part of the Valley Sunrise set. And I got this recently. I think it goes really well in the tavern. I forget exactly where I got this from. I think it was the Choppa Pile. Pretty sure it was the Choppa Pile. Same with the wanted poster. I think that was part of a chocolate pile as well. Tiny little bathroom. Now, originally when I did this bathroom up, I wanted to put like this up here to make it kind of like curtained off kind of thing, but it didn't work out because if you have it up there, you can't walk through or walk under the curtain, which is what I was hoping. So it completely blocked this off. So I'm definitely going to be redoing this, maybe adding a door or a partition or something to kind of block that off because I hate the way it looks right now. But it works for the moment at least. But yes, that is the tavern. And then if you end up drinking too much at the tavern, you are more than welcome to stay a night in this sun and moon themed guest stay. So I've got the Valley Sunrise set here with the sandy palcat, and then I've got the moonstruck set over here, so like sun and moon with the let's see, what is this? This is the nocturnal palcat, I think is what it's called. And then I've got a little witchy altar over here just to keep with the witchy vibes. And this little cozy bathroom, I adore this tiny little cozy space just to kind of chill. And I like how you can look out through the window and see the trees and everything. Feel like you're deep in the woods. Let's see what else. Oh, that's off. That should be on. There we go. Alright, now we'll head out here, and then the main part of the house is through this door. So this is the entrance to the main house, or you can come through this entrance as well. Now this is a ladder to nowhere. It leads up to the top of the roof, and it is mostly just for rooftop jumping. Just if you feel like jumping, you can go rooftop jumping. Simple. But this is the main part of the house. Little decoratives here and there. My favorite bug is this princess ladybug down here, so that's why I have this ladybug put here. I love that it's pink. Let's see, and then I've got this nice little room back here. Lots of different little things that I've picked up along my way, tucked into various places. All of this stuff is from the Wind Valley, or the Temple of the Gales. So if you do your Temple of the Gales quests, you'll get this golden egg from Zeki. You'll also get the little flow infused bug. But this other fish up here is an ancient cloud minnow, and you cannot fish this anywhere in the game. He's a secret. So the way you get this ancient cloud minnow, which is different from another minnow that looks very similar to it, but it is ancient cloud minnow, you get it from that area as well. When you're in the Temple of the Gales, there is an area that's like a door, and the door is locked until you finish the Temple of the Gales. And then once you finish the Temple of the Gales, you'll be able to go into that door, and there's a puzzle in that room. There are these torch like braziers, and you have to hit the symbol on the brazier with your arrow to light up the braziers. You have to do it in a certain pattern. And once you do that certain pattern, a chest will appear in the room that has this ancient cloud minnow inside of it. I think some gold or something else along with it. I'm not exactly sure. But that is how you get this ancient cloud minnow. It's a secret hidden chest in the Temple of the Gales. So if you've done your Temple of the Gales quests already and you didn't get this cloud minnow, make sure you go back for it. There's eggs hidden around the temple, and little symbols near those eggs. They were eggs and nests, and they seemed like you could get to them, but no matter what you do, you can't get to any of those eggs and those nests. And people are like, what are these eggs for? They're the secret. They're the thing that tells you what symbols you need to hit for the brazier thing. So be sure to pay attention to those eggs and stuff and try to figure that puzzle out. And then in here, in the bathroom, and I got this from Einar from doing all of his pebbles. If you turn all your pebbles into Einar, you'll get this as a reward. I actually have 2 of these because I put in a ticket saying that I didn't get this as a reward, even though I had given Einar every single pebble that I had. I even kept all the pebbles just to make sure that I had turned in every single one of them to him. And I told them that, and so they gave me this. They're like, yes, we know it's a bug, we know it's bugged. They gave me this. And then the next patch came out that fixed it. Well, I went into one of the temples and I collected a stone on the ground, and it was another one of Einar's pebbles. Apparently, it reset the entire quest. And as soon as I picked it up, it gave me that the achievement was complete, and it gave me another one of these in the mail from Einar. So I accidentally ended up getting 2 of them. But I love this as a curtain in the bathroom. I think it just works so well. Let's see, and then I also have a little towel rack for when you get out of the tub. You can get your towel. I got that from a choppa pile as well. Oh, and there's another thing. This picture here on the wall, this is from Zeki's, the underground market. Do you notice this mountain in the background? It looks exactly like the mountain in Kilima with the eye. Do you notice it has this beam coming down from the sky? I am really wondering what the deal is with that beam, because that is a very obvious beam going right down into the center of that mountain. It looks like it's created the crater in the mountain, whatever that beam is. So put your thoughts down below of what you speculate that beam is, or what it could all be about, or how it ties into the mountain. Maybe it was the first humans that crash landed here. Maybe, because, obviously those hills, those fields, that's where Kilima Village is. But it's before, this picture is way before Kilima Village. So it's like, are those Mejiri that have crashed here? Or, I don't know. Definitely worth some speculation. And then in here, this is supposed to be a library. Now, I am slowly starting to craft matching furniture pieces. But until I had matching furniture pieces, I just put down whatever pieces I had. So this room does not match at all. But yeah, I'm gonna be adding way more bookshelves with way more books, but this is supposed to be like a little study area. And then in here, like I said, I have picked Hodari as my future love. So I made a bedroom for Najima. I put her little mechanical choppa in here that she gives you, and I put her the little glider that she gives you as part of a quest. I put that in here. Well, she doesn't give you the glider. You go to her with the quest related to this glider. But I put that in there because, she's got her little tinkering, her gadgets. Oh, and the little mini skateboard. I put that on top of the chest for her. So, just kind of giving it the idea that this is a little kid's room. And I put Zeki's cat toy laser in here. Sure, obviously he says it's something different, but it may as well be a laser for a cat, like a cat toy laser. I put that in here for her, and the little pillows too, just to kind of give it a kid's room feel, a little mug of hot cocoa and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is Najuma's room. And then in here is mine and Hodori's room. It's definitely a work in progress. Absolute, very big work in progress. But the walls are the wallpaper that he gives, like his color. Um, the Capital Chic furniture, I put that in here just because it's what I had. It was an extra piece. I had it. It matched the plushie that we had gotten. So I was like, hey, why not? We'll see if that works. I put his mining stuff in here to just kind of give a little bit of a nod that this is mine and Hodori's room. I don't know if it actually gives that feeling or not, but yeah, I put that in here for that reason. And then we've got a little tiny water closet too, little bathroom there. I do again want to put some kind of partition like how I did in the living room with the bathroom. But yeah, so this is our room. And then we'll take you back outside. We'll go around the front. And we'll take this path this time. And I've set it up to where you can either go that way or go this way, but we're gonna go this way because I want to show you guys what I've done. And we've got the whole little Frogbert family over here. Papa Frogbert, Mama Frogbert, and the two baby Frogberts. And another little grilling area. I think, no, that's not. I wanted to put some of Hodori's hot dogs down here for him. I think that'd be cute. Oh, I have seed. Yay! Yay, seed. Over here is where I grow my worms. So I've made this area like my little sapling area, you know, working with the fresh soil and worms and baby plants, getting it going. There's my other fishing line. Einar's fishing line. Just stuck it up there. I wasn't sure where to put it. And then in here is my garden. It's a mess right now because I've just logged on, haven't done anything yet, so don't mind the mess. But I've got a little area over here too, little archways, so you can come out here and collect your water. And I don't know if you know or not, but you don't have to go all the way over to the water to collect your water. You can do it from pretty much right here. I don't know why it lets us gather water from here. I'm pretty certain that's a bug. You should have to come all the way to the water's edge to do it. But yeah, you can do it all the way up to here too, which is like wild to me. But anyway. And then I put my little bee down here on the box. He's minding the flowers along with the little mushroom. Got a little bathroom here in case you're gardening and just gotta go ASAP. Put in the fountain over here so you can wash your hands afterwards, and the bookshelf so you can grab a book if you need. And then in here is my workshop. So I've got all of my different little crafting stations set up, a little kitchenette sink area if I need some running water, a pot of tea, you know, nothing big, no kitchen or anything, just a little set here. I've got my little crafters and my stations and all the different things. And then in here, I eventually want to make this into like a coffee kitchen almost, like a bar type setting, but not like the tavern where you're like drinking beers and stuff, but more like a cafe bar. So coffee and stuff like that, because I heard some speculation that we're going to be getting bags of like coffee beans and teacups and coffee cups and stuff like that. I mean, we do have cups already, but more variety of like coffee liquid cups, and I heard that we're eventually going to start being able to brew different teas and drinks as well, so this is going to be that kind of area, plus a far more decorative kitchen than the fully functional kitchen that I have over there on the other side of my house. I want this one to be more decorative. So this is definitely a work in progress, and it leads into my cake party area. Now I have my cake party area set up with colored butcher blocks to let you know where everybody should go. But I do smaller cake parties than most people. So most people, when they do a cake party, they have 18 people. 4 sweet leafers, 1 starter, 3 fruit frosters, 1 basic frosting person, 1 batter, 1 oven, 1 spreader. Or, well, three batters, 3 ovens, and 3 spreaders. So what I do for my party is a little bit different. So I have my 4 sweet leafers set up in the stations around. I have my 3 fruit frosters. I have my 1 regular froster. I have my starter. And then for batter and spreader. So oven and spreader, they don't have to do they don't have to provide any kind of materials at all. It's free spot. So I put my ovens like this next to both a chopper and a mixer station. That way a person can mix the batter, bake the cake, and then spread the frosting on the cake. So I have my oven or my batter person be all 3. I have them be the batter mixer, I have them bake it after they've mixed the batter, and then I have them spread the fruit frosting on top. Very simple, doesn't take hardly anything for them to move from this station to this station to this station. Very simple for them to be able to cover that. And if I have over prep, instead of them over prepping a sweet leaf, I'll have them fill in a baker or a spreader. You know? So that's why these 3 stations are purple, because they're for the batter, baker, and spreader. But yeah, that's my cake party, and I don't really have it decorated in here at all, just because a lot of Switch players talk about having really bad lag on heavily decorated areas and such. So I just have some, just the basics, just the butcher blocks to know where you're supposed to be or what station you're supposed to be at, you know? Very simple. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have these 2 little decorative things in here. I should probably take those out, but I think I was just putting them down because I was moving quickly on decorating. And then this leads out and out to that little area up there. I don't know if they're ever going to do anything with this area up here. I hope they do, because I would love to be able to get over there and like fish out there. You know, there's stuff out there, and I want to be able to go check it out at some point. So hopefully they'll open that area up, and if they do, I'll have my cute little entrance to it. And then out here, I just have a little garden picnic area, you know. I figure you could sit in this chair and prop your feet up on the little stool, you know. And then this is the waterfall area and how it all ties back into this here. And that leads right back out to the entrance. And then if I need to go off to Bahari, I'll show you that area too. This little area here, this was a happy accident, okay? So I was sitting in this chair and I was looking up through the canopy, and I noticed that the full moon shines right up through there, like right in the center where that pink cloud is now. Like, it was crazy. So I'm like, oh, I need to make this like a little witchy area for her to like watch the moon and study the stars. So that's what this is. It's a little offering table to the gods and a spot for her to study the stars. And then through here, I've got my Bahari entrance. You go right up through here and it'll take you on back to that back entrance up there for Bahari. And I set this area up to be like deliveries from Bahari. You know, and this little chopper here, he'll deal in the backdoor dealings and stuff, shady alley kind of stuff. Like he's got his little cannons there. You don't want to mess with him or he'll get you. But yeah, so you can take this path up toward Bahari, or you can come back down here to the house and go into the main house, or you can come around here to this corner and take the side path into the market or over to the spell circle. But yeah, so that is it, guys. I think that's everything I've covered. I've shown my whole plot. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you liked this video, please remember to give it a like and hit that subscribe button down below because I make new videos all the time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!